I just finished my Alchemy breathwork session with Devon. We did level 3 thunder breathing. I was gonna say fire breathing, thunder breathing, and really focused on moving all of my blood and my life force throughout my body and charging it with energy. And in that process, I released a lot of blocked energy, felt blocks in my armpits releasing, which is a huge energy point. I felt a lot of stagnant energy that was trapped in my legs getting dispelled, and also just called in and charged chronically my being, and was able to receive a deeper level of pranic nourishment. So it was amazing. If you have not worked with the Divine Devon, I would highly recommend it. I did one breathwork session, and after, when he asked me what I wanted to do next, or like how I was feeling, I was like, I just want to do 100,000 hours of breathwork. So do yourself a favor, treat your being right, and nourish it with pranic nourishment, with circulating your energy, with utilizing this thing of breath that we have always, that is a potent tool. So, thank you.
Hey, so my name's Chris, and I just finished a breathwork session with Devon, and it was a really awesome divine experience. You know, it was we started out with doing some 360 breath work. You know, like, I feel like through the entire breathwork session, that idea of just kind of pushing yourself to that like limit of being like a little bit like uncomfortable, it kind of gets your body out of this pattern of just kind of being on unconscious mode, and it brings you more into that conscious state of like awareness. And so just really through the entire breathwork session, I feel like I was expanding my conscious awareness, and I could really feel that and perceive that through like a lot of golden light kind of energy that I was able to kind of see through my field of perception, and you know, really just feeling a lot of euphoria and a lot of great things.
What's going on, you beautiful beings? Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, and Merry Christmas to all you guys. I wanted to come on here and share that I did a breathwork session this morning with Devon, the Black Airbender, on IG. What an amazing experience I've had. It was so deep, it was so peaceful, it was still. I didn't want to get out of that state, but I was able to carry it, and I'm still carrying it now wherever I go, that stillness and that peace in the midst of all chaos with all the shopping that's going on. But what an amazing experience. So guys, check out his page and follow him, reach out to him, DM him if you guys are looking to do some breath work and you don't know how to go about it. He's a great guide into getting you into deep meditation. So go ahead, check him out, guys. Again, Merry Christmas, have a safe holiday, and I love you guys all. Blessings. Peace.
Yo, what's up? So I have been working, I guess this is like my second session with Devon, and my God, like, it's so interesting. I think one of my favorite parts about this whole experience is that so much of what he teaches is things that I myself, I don't know about y'all, but myself, I have done naturally my whole life and not thought anything of them. And now I'm learning that these things have such medicinal and holistic impacts on our beliefs, on our health. And it's so refreshing to find out that there was actually reason behind the things that I used to do that people used to think were super strange. it feels so relieving to know that. And he's a really, really great teacher.
So I completed my first session with the Black Airbender, and it was pretty moving, I have to say. I recently started going through some sort of awakening and having a lot of energetic shifts and feeling the need to center myself more and to find more inner peace. And just in the hour-long session with the Black Airbender, utilizing breath work and my hands and really centering myself, I felt a tremendous amount of calmness, and I could sense less anxiety, and I felt more in control of my own power. And it's definitely something that I need to integrate more into my practice and more into my life. So I definitely think it's a great thing to do. Thank you.
I just finished up breath work with Black Airbender, and I gotta say, I've been doing breath work. How long have I been doing breath work for? 5 months, 6 months? Definitely less than a year. And my routine has been extensive to try to get the exact same result every time. And this session that I just had with this guy got me the exact same results, such a smaller amount of time. It was such an efficient way to accumulate chi. My endocrine system feels so electric right now. It started in the hands while we were doing our movements with the breath, and it spread to my heart space and just ripple affected across my entire being right from there. I just feel so powerful and enlivened right now. Towards the end, I couldn't stop smiling. It was just automatic at that point. And we're underneath the sun, just absorbing the rays, and feel so integrated with my higher self. Easier to listen to my intuition at the moment. And man, this is just a really, really, really powerful stuff. If you are new to breathwork, don't exactly know where to go, this guy is so well at breaking things down, so well at explaining things. If you're not sure about where to start, he's got you. If you're more advanced, then he's got you as well. I had a lot of almost psychedelic experiences on this one too. My vision definitely changed because closed eye visuals, especially with the arms raised when we were intensifying the breath. Just want to say thank you to the Black Airbender for taking the time and the expertise to share this wonderful practice with people who really, really need it. It's such a life-changing modality. It's got me so far in my life. It's really been such a catalyst for me to make changes in my life where I needed to make them. Definitely contact this reflection if you are seeking some very deep, powerful, life-changing healing. This guy is very knowledgeable. He is glowing with love, and he's a pleasure to talk to. He's a pleasure to interact with. Keep track of this guy too, because he's going to be doing some really fun events in the future with some other really, really great teachers, and I can't wait to see what.
I'm someone that meditates regularly, and I kind of seek flow states and exciting things, and just it was quite amazing to see what simple breathwork can do. You can get to an almost instant state of just being one is called it's like a balanced breathing. So you just sort of breathe for a few minutes, and within a few minutes you just kind of feel completely at peace and balanced, and your whole body just kind of feels aligned, and you feel like your spirit is alive, kind of vibe. And it's just incredible because you kind of don't realize what you can do so quickly, and just with a bit of breathing, the kind of state you can get to so quickly is just phenomenal. And then we did some elevated breathing, which I won't go into details, but you can kind of go into a really, really high state of flow. You can kind of, well, my feeling is always that your spirit just soars, and then you kind of just feel like you start flying, and basically, very incredible experience. Highly.
Third round, I started to see like this white, like really small white light, and then it was like changing colour and getting like blue and purple. It looked like the solar system or something, just like this blob like in front of my face, and I just felt like super high actually. Wow. And really spacey, and like it felt a little bit like doing mushrooms or something, and like the beat, and yeah, I just felt like the energy flowing through my body, and it was like a really powerful and blissful experience. So was a great flow.
Amazing. Just from breathing.
Yeah.
What's going on, you beautiful beings? So this past weekend, Ron and Avi held an amazing breathwork session. They led that amazing experience so well. You know, from the breathing into your stomach, and augmented to the clapping of that session as well, and then just getting it just amazing. So I've never done the clapping part where it's just charging energy, but if you'll follow his page, he'll be able to explain that to you guys a little further more. What are the benefits of the clapping during meditations and breathwork session? But what an amazing experience! And I just want to thank you guys just for that.
So how did you feel?
So good. I have a lot of energy. So when I was doing breath work, I closed my eyes and I woke up all the time. I saw a light. The background was green, all green. Yeah, I feel grateful. I saw an eye just looking at me like
Hi people of Facebook, so this is a video testimony for Devon Airbender. I had a session with him and it was amazing. I've been meditating for 10 years and there's a feeling that I get when you meditate for sort of a long period of time, which is really difficult, but it's almost like a high that you get you know, when you have the few seconds or minutes between breaths where you think of nothing, and that kind of high you only feel when you're in total bliss and been practicing meditation for at least a few years. And with the breath work that I did with Devon, it was pretty straightforward and it was easy to do, and straight away you got that kind of high that you get with meditation because you're so concentrated on your breath. And as well as that, you've got the techniques of DMT release. It was amazing. I would definitely recommend Mr. Airbender to anyone out there who wants to just get conscious, you know, get meditated, get happy, and learn breath work. So do it, guys.
Hey, my name is Harold. I'm an intuitive life coach and spiritual healer. And this morning I did a super powerful breathwork session with Devon, the Black Airbender. It was amazing. And even though I utilized the breath in my practice to guide clients to a meditative state, he took it to another level. I couldn't believe the amount of energy that was flowing through my body. Connection was super crystal clear. And I look forward to doing more work because I know he has many more levels that he can take me. And Devon is an excellent teacher, very patient, very wise. And he walks you step by step through the process in a way that's easy to understand. So if you're on the fence about doing this work, then don't hesitate. Contact Devon now because you just won't be sorry. All right, thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I just had a few spontaneous hours of breath work with Devon. I just met him and it was amazing. It was a really, really cool experience. He has so much wisdom and so much patience and kindness in his heart. I really enjoyed learning from him, going into different topics, some of the things I've never heard before. And it was a fantastic introduction to breath work, next step forward that I really needed, and I learned so much in only the first day. So I'm really grateful that our paths crossed, and I got to learn some new things from him today. So I'm really grateful, and yeah, he has a lot of amazing wisdom to offer. So thank you.
Hey guys, I just finished a breathwork session with Devon, and it was quite intense. I'm not used to breathwork myself, practices, but I've been meditating for quite a while now, and what I can say is that you get the same kind of high as when you're meditating for more than half an hour, where you get these shapes and forms of various colors hitting right in front of your eyes, sometimes flashing, but more rapidly. You get them more rapidly and you get them more vividly. Actually, that was in my case. What I experienced as well was a rush of energy by the form of electricity crawling up the neck from the back of my head right up to the front in both hemispheres, just like a charging motion really, and it feels delightful. What I could also feel, apart from the fact that I was totally floating for the whole session, was an uncontrollable laugh that felt very enjoyable anyways. It's all positive. I highly recommend it, and I want to dig it deeper myself. Thanks to Devon, and shout out from France. Peace.
Hey guys, Dustin and Shooter checking in. We just did a breathwork session with Devon Airbender, and I gotta tell you, we did it as a couple, and if you are a couple and you're looking to be led down that path, Devon knows what he's talking about. He's very good, and it was an experience that really there are no words for.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, we done other breath work before, but we really enjoy working with him. So
yeah, and we'll continue to. So if you haven't tried them before, give it a shot.
Hey, so we are 38 weeks pregnant, and we did our first Alchemy breathwork class today, so this morning, and I want to share how I was feeling throughout the whole day, basically after my first class, and it was great because I wasn't stressed out at all today. Like, usually I get ticked off by little things, I get some hormones or whatever, but today I was in a good mood, I was happy, nothing bothered me, and I'm very grateful for that because it's like I had a great day today. So if you guys are looking for something that is good for pregnancy, breathing, which is important, even for labor, I would suggest that you guys get a one-on-one session with Devon.
Just had to come out here real quick. Finished a breath session with the Black Airbender. My name is Arthur. I just had to share with you guys real quick because what just happened was pretty profound. I've done a few breathwork sessions with the Black Airbender, and let me tell you, every single one is unique. Every single one, I learned something else, and every single time we do a session, it just raises my vibration. It raises my I don't know, awareness of my body and the breath, and it's so cool. Anyways, this time it was different because we used a crystal. Like, I told them how I got this new crystal. It's the Moldavite, very powerful stone, and wow, the energy I got, it was vibrating like crazy in my hand. We did some thunder breaths, some fire breaths, and then ended it off with some 360 breaths, and damn, just energy off the charts, and consciousness. It's like, it's hard to describe. You have to experience it for yourself. What am I here telling you? You just go try it for yourself. Like, reach out to the Black Airbender, tell him that I sent you. Anyways, much love. Thank you. I had to share that. All right, bye.
Hey, I'm Alaska.
Hey guys, I'm Charlie.
And we actually did a session with Devon, the Black Airbender. And the session was called?
It was called Alchemy Breathing.
Yeah.
Well, you go first.
Okay. Well, this was my first time ever doing a session with a breatharian. I believe it was, for me, it was different. I actually felt like I went to sleep. But I seen a lot of colors, and the breathing was kind of similar in the beginning to like meditation, just breathing meditations. But then the different breathing patterns were pretty serious. What did you think?
Okay, so we did level 1. Apparently
yeah.
there's 19 levels, so we did level 1. It was really good. Started off for me, it was really visual. I was seeing a lot of geometry and colours, shapes and things like that. After the first sort of 10-15 minutes, it started to become less visual. I was just more focused on what was happening with my body. I felt very, very relaxed. It was all very tranquil. And it's definitely something that I would do regularly because I felt really relaxed afterwards and de-stressed completely. So I'd highly recommend it to other people.
Yeah, that's the part where I felt like I was sleeping. I felt like I had just woke up. But the other thing that I thought was great about it was I learned that it's really good to it goes hand in hand with cleansing, and that's what we do as well. We detox. Do a cleanse that we do every 28 days. And to find out that this goes hand in hand together is it's really amazing. So I can't wait to get to the next levels.
Absolutely. Level 19, okay?
Level 19. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Devon. And we look forward to doing more sessions with you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Devon.
Bye.
Yo, what's up? So I have been working, I guess this is like my second session with Devon, and my God, like, it's so interesting. I think one of my favorite parts about this whole experience is that so much of what he teaches is things that I myself, I don't know about y'all, but myself, I have done naturally my whole life and not thought anything of them. And now I'm learning that these things have such medicinal and holistic impacts on our beliefs, on our health, and it's so refreshing to find out that there was actually reason behind the things that I used to do that people used to think were super strange. It feels so relieving to know that, and he's a really, really great teacher.
We're recording. Is it recording?
It's recording.
Oh snap. You want to tell them your experience with geometric breathing?
Oh, well, the colors, Duke, the colors, first off, and just the relaxation. And I feel like the biggest thing that I was telling Devon that I feel like I got out of it was just put me directly into the present moment. I'm not thinking about what I gotta do later, I'm not thinking about past. I'm just right here, and that's where the real healing begins in this moment. So, thank you, Devon.
All right, peace.
So I'd like to share my experience that I've had with Devon, the Black Airbender. For the past 3 months, he's been teaching me different breathing exercises and techniques, from 360 breathing to breath of fire, 369 breathing, thunder breathing. The feelings and sensations that arise from these techniques, very profound, life-changing, and powerful. If you're interested in breath work, Devon is your guy. And thank you, Devon, for sharing your breath.
Okay, here with Sid. How was your first time?
It was wonderful. My neck was hurting me at first, and while we were doing the breathing, I felt tingly, like my feet were no longer on the ground. I saw colors that I thought correlated with each chakra that I was healing. My sacral, my root, and my heart was what I'm working on, and I saw those colors in like each inhale and exhale when I was going like out and in. And yeah, I got really emotional in one instance.
Yeah, because the deeper in breath, you deal with your traumas.
Yeah, so there was an instance where I felt like I was breathing in so deep that I felt like I was drowning, and that's what made me cry. Yeah, but all in all, it wasn't a bad experience. It was healing and wonderful. So I would say Devon is divine.
All right, thank you.
I bid you adieu.
What's good, family?
My name is Tremon, and I am doing breathwork coaching with Devon, the Black Airbender. And I'm having a really good time, y'all. Like, after each session, we just finished a session like 10-20 minutes ago. And literally after each session, like, I feel so rejuvenated and just so refreshed. Like, my energy be up through the roof. I be ready to get up and do, you know what I'm saying, some exercise, take on the day, do whatever. Like, I just be feeling really energetic and really at peace. Like, the biggest thing that I'm gaining from this breathwork coaching is through his books, through his techniques, and through his guidance. Like, Devon is allowing me to cultivate a deeper relationship with my breath, and that deeper relationship is bringing me a lot of peace and a lot of presence and a lot of happiness. So I'm really excited about the rest of our coaching. And also, like, the man knows what he's talking about. I bought some, I'm reading this book called The Tao of Health, Sex, and Longevity, and it has all types of, you know, breathwork exercises in there. And I was able to bring those exercises to him, and literally on the spot, he gave me some guidance that made the exercises even more effective and made the energetic effects just more tangible. So I'm really enjoying this coaching work. I'm really enjoying it. So thank you. Thank you.